Football concludes its season, and women's basketball picks up back-to-back wins. All this and more coming up on the Penguin Rundown. Welcome everybody, this is the Penguin Rundown. I'm your host this week, Chris Kalala. A little diminished this week due to the holiday season. Thanksgiving is today, that is. But on the other hand, we still have a lot of YSU sports to get into to bring to you. First of all, the swim and dive team traveled to Cleveland State to compete in the Magnus Cup Invitational this past weekend. In the 3-meter dive, senior Bethany Glick earned an NCAA Zone C qualifying score of 282.40. Freshman Ida Urinovich continues to shine as she broke her own school record in the 400 IM with a time of 4 minutes and 25.61 seconds. The previous record was 4 minutes and 29.6 seconds. Urinovich also finished in the top 15 in both the 200-yard butterfly and the 200 IM. At the end of the weekend, YSU finished 7th overall with a total of 245 points. This weekend concluded their fall portion of the season, and we look forward to seeing the women return to action on January 12th as they travel to take on St. Francis. Going over to football, 20 seniors played their final game Saturday in a 38-10 blowout win over Missouri State. Tevin McCaster eclipsed 1,000 yards on the season after running for 185 yards on 27 carries, picking up 2 touchdowns as well. YSU finishes 6-5 on the year and 4-4 in the Missouri Valley Football Conference. Congratulations to the football team on an outstanding season. Going over to women's basketball, the team traveled to Chicago to take on Loyola Chicago this past Saturday. They were led by junior guard Allison Smolinski, who registered 15 points. Sarah Cash and Chelsea Olsen also reached double digits with 14 apiece. YSU won the contest by a final score of 73-49, with big thanks to 12-team three-pointers on the night as well. The team then played host to Ohio Valley on Monday night. The women were led by Mary Dunn, who had her first career double-double with 23 points and 12 rebounds. Allison Smolinski reached double-digit scoring as well once again with 16, her season best thus far. The Gwens had 13 players score on the night as they picked up a win 86-59 over OVU. The team will next take on Bucknell on Friday inside the Bigley Center, and tip-off is set for 1 p.m., and the game can be watched on ESPN3 or listened to on 570 WKBN. And as we mentioned last week on the show, the men's basketball team traveled to Buffalo, New York to do battle with Canisius on Saturday night. Unfortunately, the men fell in this one by a final score of 104-84. The bright spot of the night for the Gwens, however, was Braun Hartfield. The sophomore guard went off, dropping 33 points, shooting 61% from the field, and was 5 for 7 from behind the arc. Then on Tuesday night, the men hosted Westminster in their second home game of the year. This was a gritty game the whole way through and came down to the last 5 minutes to decide that one. The Gwens did pull away late and came out on top by a final score of 91-83. The 2 top performers on the stat sheet that fueled YSU were senior Cameron Morse and freshman Garrett Covington. Morse put up 18 points on the night while also posting 6 assists and 3 rebounds with 3 steals as well. Covington, on the other hand, also posted 18 points while snagging a steal and 5 boards. The men will next step on the floor Friday in Sioux Falls, South Dakota for the Sanford Pentagon Showcase. Friday they will take on Northern Colorado, and that game tips off at 9 p.m. Then on Saturday they will play Southern Mississippi at 5, and will conclude the showcase on Sunday, taking on South Dakota at 3 p.m. You can listen to all these games live on 570 WKBN, and you can follow live stats on YSUsports.com. Well, that just about does it for all of us here on the Penguin Rundown. For news, highlights, and more, be sure to check out YSUsports.com, and also be sure to follow us on social media on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat at Penguin Rundown 1. For all of us here at the Penguin Rundown, we'd also like to wish every one of you a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you right back here next week.